Okay, hi. Good morning, everyone. I'm Kshitij. I'm from NovaTap. NovaTap is a technical startup that focuses on technology automation for people. So what we are doing right now is we are building a browser-based tool to automate website development using a visual programming approach. So it's called dockPHP, and it's majorly targeted at developers and designers and helps them in reducing the development time by a really huge margin. I actually have a video for So I actually have a video for introduction to dockPHP, which I would like
An
to show.
awesome tool to create your websites visually. dockPHP automates the process of website development, right from creating HTML to adding your custom CSS styles. It provides a platform to develop CSS visually and hence gets rid of the old and tedious process of using browser tools like Firebug to manually try out different variations of your style. You can easily incorporate CSS3 features like gradients, shadows, transforms, and web fonts without worrying about cross-browser compatibility. dockPHP is coupled with Bootstrap and lets you extend it easily by creating new styles or editing existing Bootstrap classes. It is also linked with different Bootstrap themes from BootSwatch, which can be changed with a single click. The websites you build with dockPHP are responsive across all major platforms, such as the iPad, iPhone, etc. Everything you see or do on dockPHP is directly done in HTML and CSS, so there is no layering involved. It's just you and your code, which is developed visually by you. After creating your website and saving it, you can download your website code with a single click, giving you full access to your HTML and CSS files, which can then be easily extended as per your needs. dockPHP is not just another website builder. It's an incredibly powerful tool which, by allowing you to visually create websites, reduces your development time by a huge margin. See for yourself at www.dockphp.com and get started for free today.
Yeah, so that's what all dockPHP is all about. In terms of problems that we're trying to focus on is we are trying to solve the PSD to HTML problem where a designer passes a developer the PSD or the Photoshop document files. So what we are trying to propose is the designers can directly design using dockPHP, and once they're done, they can just download the code and pass it to the developer. One other key problem in website development is editing an existing website page or a complete website. So generally how developers do that is they need to use browser-based tools like Inspect Element or Firebug to manually insert their styles. And once they find out the exact thing that they are trying to apply on the web page, they need to copy it back into the source files. And this process keeps on continuing for each and every style change that they need to make. So it's an extremely tedious process, and it wastes several hours of developers per project. So those are the two main problems that we're trying to solve. And lastly, the third problem was creating responsive websites. Responsive websites are websites that basically work on all major platforms, whether it be your tablets, mobile phones, or desktops. So I'll just show you a quick demo of it. So this is the main editor. What you can do is you can create your website through dockphp.com. And once you go to the manage page, you can see the list of all your websites. So you basically just open it, and this is the main interface. So there are only two rules to use it, single click and double click. So once you double click, say, on the nav bar, you have these nav bar settings that quickly allow you to create certain styles. And it's actually incorporated with CSS3 and HTML5. So it allows you to add all the features that comes with HTML5 and CSS3. Apart from that, we recently launched a few new features as well. So you can actually directly program from the browser itself. So you have this code editor that comes through this code button. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. So yeah, so you have this code editor, and it shows you like the head, body, CSS, and JavaScript part of it. So you can directly add your JavaScripts inside the website using dockPHP. And you can just simply run it, and it will show you. So this is just a simple example integrating Google Charts inside your website. So here it is. It's just a simple application example. So it so it's basically it's integrating Google Charts into it. Similarly, you can integrate jQuery, jQuery UI, and any other JavaScript library which we want. Same goes for CSS as well. If you have an existing HTML or CSS code, you can directly plug it inside dockPHP using the code editor. We are actually working on a lot of new features as well. Right now, our main focus is to create the support required for it. So we are working on blogs and tutorials and short video clips, actually. So I think, yeah, that's about it. So thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Chung, your comments?
Thank you very much for your demo. It's very, very impressive. A lot of functionality. So I'd like to have a few questions. Firstly, what is your monetization model?
It's a monthly subscription model mostly. So we are trying to work it on a freemium-based model. So there'll be a free version which limits the total size of the website that you can create. We haven't finalized the final data points yet, but it's generally around 10 MB for a free plan, and then we have 3 plans depending on the number of websites and the data plan that you want to buy.
Your product is pretty universal, but you are Singapore-based, right?
Yeah.
What is your marketing strategy to get this?
So far, actually, we have been working through Facebook and mostly through online marketing, and going to events like this. We actually won the Seed Stars Singapore, and so these events actually create awareness for it. And most of the users that we have got till now have been through Facebook, because Facebook has a lot of these developer forums or groups kind of things. Like they have specifically for HTML5, CSS3, JavaScript groups. So we have been trying to target them and reach out to those developers who are actually working on the real projects.
It looks like to me that this area business is kind of low barrier of entry. So who are your competitors now, and how are we going to be competing?
Yeah. So 2 main competitors that we see are, one is webflow.com and the other is divshot.com. Both are based in US. Webflow actually just got supported by WYSIWYG, and DivShot, they released the pricing plans like a few weeks before. The main difference between them and us is DivShot majorly focuses on HTML creation, while the thing is HTML creation is no longer the problem, because with frameworks like Bootstrap, Foundation, etc., you already have that code which you can directly copy paste in your websites. The problem arises when you have to style those things. So the thing that is unique to dockPHP is CSS automation, and that's what we have been trying to focus on, really.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.